Welcome to Science National Science Day celebration. I'm Harshita and I'm honored to be your host for today's National Science Day. We are gathered here to celebrate the wonders of science and its contribution to our society. Today, we gather to commemorate the discovery of the Raman effect by the renowned Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman on February 28, 1928. This groundbreaking discovery not only earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930, but also paved the way for numerous scientific advancements. On this day, we pay tribute to the tireless efforts of scientists, researchers, and innovators who have shaped our understanding of the world and improved our lives. We also aim to inspire the next generation of scientists, thinkers, and explorers to continue pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. Throughout the day, we have lined up exciting events, exhibitions, and activities that showcase the wonders of science and its impact on our daily lives. From interactive experiments to thought-provoking discussions, we invite you to join us on this fascinating journey of discovery and exploration. Let us celebrate the spirit of science and ignite a passion for learning in ourselves and those around us. It gives me an immense pleasure to stand before you on this auspicious occasion. As we gather here today, let us take a moment to appreciate the power of music, which has remarkable ability to uplift our spirits and foster a sense of unity among us. With that sentiment in mind, I want to introduce the talented individuals representing the Choir of Blue House. Their dedication and passion for the arts truly embody the essence of creativity and harmony. As they prepare to take the stage, I invite everyone to open their hearts and minds to the enchanting melodies that are about to grace us. Please join me in extending a heartfelt welcome to these exceptional performers. They will serenade us with a delightful welcome song that is sure to resonate our souls and create lasting memories. Let us warmly applaud their efforts and celebrate the joy of music together as we embark on this memorable journey.
स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम् स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम् आनन्दमङ्गलमङ्गलम् आनन्दमङ्गलमङ्गलम् हितप्रियं भारत भारतं हितप्रियं भारत भारतं स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम् स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम् नित्यनिरन्तरदानवता मानवता समता ममता नित्यनिरन्तरदानवता मानवता समता ममता सारथि साथ मनोरथ का जो अनिवार्य नहीं समता सारथि साथ मनोरथ का जो अनिवार्य नहीं समता संकल्प अभिजित अभिमतम् संकल्प अभिजित अभिमतम् आनन्दमङ्गलमङ्गलम् आनन्दमङ्गलमङ्गलम् नितप्रियं भारत भारतं नितप्रियं भारत भारतं स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम् अथ स्वागतं शुभस्वागतम्
In this momentous setting, it is my profound honor to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you present. Your participation in this event signifies not only your commitment to our shared endeavors, but also your dedication to fostering a collaborative spirit within our community. We are privileged to have with us an esteemed individual whose expertise and leadership we greatly admire. As we embark on this journey together, it is only fitting that we invite this remarkable person to address us and share their insights. Without further ado, invite Ms. Bhumika Katannagar to the stage to deliver the welcome speech and set the tone for what promises to be an engaging and fruitful event. Please join me in extending a warm welcome.
Good morning, everyone, distinguished guests and respected participants gathered here today. My name is Bhumika Kadannavar, and I am proudly privileged to stand before you to this momentous occasion, celebration of National Science Day. It is indeed an honor to me to deliver the welcome speech for this scientific event, which honors the contributions of scientific evidences not only in our nation but also across the globe. Together, let us celebrate the spirit of inquiry and discovery that propels humanity forward. Thank you for your presence, and I look forward to the day filled with enlightening discussions and inspiring insights. It is my great honor to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Mrs. Manjiri Deshpande Madam, who has graciously accepted our invitation to be with us today. Her presence is a testament to significance of occasion and amplifies the values of church. As we gathered in this momentous settings, I kindly request Mrs. Advika Dham to come forward and welcome the distinguished guest. Approximately, it is a customary in our tradition to present a bouquet as a token of love and appreciation, symbolizing the warmth and respect we hold our honor request. Welcome, ma'am. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a most gracious welcome to our supportive and beloved principal, Dr. C.B. Patil sir, whose unwavering commitment is to educate and continuous encouragement serve as an inspiration for all of us. His exemplary leadership and visionary approach motive students and staffs alike to aim high and strive relentlessly towards achieving our respective goals. Therefore, I would like to request Master Rehan Hukkeri to honor our esteemed principal by presenting a bouquet as a symbol of our respect and admiration. This gesture not only conveys our heartfelt sentiments but also this reinforces bond of appreciation between our principal and entire school commitment. Welcome, sir. This is the great pleasure that I extend a warm welcome to our dedicated educators present in this esteemed gathering. Your unwavering commitment and relentless devotion to our academy and personal development have not gone unnoticed. Each of has consistently demonstrated a remarkable willingness to assist in the every task regardless of its complexity. It is with genuine warmth and sincerity that I extend my heartfelt welcome to our invaluable non-teaching staffs, members who consistently operate behind the scenes. Your unwavering dedication and commitment play a critical role in our ensuring the success of all the programs and intake. I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to every individual present in this esteemed gathering. It is both a pleasure to honor and to see us all coming together on this momentous occasion. Your presence here not only signifies our commitment and dedicate to our shared objective but also enriches the dialogue and fosters a collaborative spirit that is essential for our continued programs. I request Ms. Harshita to continue with the further part of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhumika. Today marks a significant occasion as we gather to welcome a remarkable individual into our midst. It is with immense honor and deep appreciation that we present our special guest for this event, Master Panchini Tod, who will further elucidate our esteemed guest, Mrs. Manjiri Deshpande Madam's accomplishments and significance. This introduction will set the stage for the valuable insight and perspectives that await us today.
Today I am honored to introduce our esteemed chief guest Mrs. Manjari Sanjeev Deshpande, who is more commonly referred to by her married name. Prior to her marriage, she was known as Jayashree Srinivasrao Mahagaonkar, a proud resident of the culturally rich town Mahagaon Taluk, Gadinglaj, district Kolhapur. Mrs. Deshpande exemplifies a life dedication to the field of education. Her remarkable academic qualifications include a Master of Science, MSc, a Bachelor of Education, B.Ed, and a Diploma in School Management, DSM, which highlight her strong commitment to nurturing future generations. Mrs. Deshpande's educational journey commenced at the prestigious Ratle factory in Gadinglas, Kolhapur, where she was propelled forward by the unwavering support and encouragement of her parents. Their belief in the transformative power of education has profoundly influenced her career path. Throughout her professional life, Mrs. Deshpande has not only imparted knowledge to numerous students but has also actively participated in educational reforms and community outreach initiatives. Her passion for creating a nurturing educational environment mirrors her belief in empowering individuals, thereby contributing significantly to society's progress. It is indeed a privilege to have her with us today. Fortuitously, she found her professional calling within the education sector with a particular emphasis on the discipline of mathematics and science. Her journey began with the significant contributions to the agricultural community in Mahagaon, where she undertook various educational initiatives designed to enhance mathematical understanding and application among the local population. Through workshops and interactive sessions, she successfully bridged the gap between theoretical concepts and practical applications, thus empowering farmers with valuable skills. Re-emerging in her professional landscape as the esteemed Belgudri Madam, she has since expertise towards guiding students in their preparation for competitive examinations. Recognizing the challenges faced by the aspiring candidates, she has meticulously developed a structured program that not only emphasizes rigorous academic training but also nurtures critical thinking and problem solving abilities. Additionally, she has undertaken the organization of a myriad of competitions tailored to encourage creativity, collaboration, and holistic development among students. These initiatives are crafted to foster an engaging learning environment, ultimately preparing students for both academic and life changes. Through her unwavering commitment, she remains a beacon of inspiration within the educational community. Her unwavering commitment to the field of education extends far beyond her teaching responsibilities. She has authored a considerable number of codes specifically designed for educational conferences, thereby facilitating a more structured environment for collaborative discussions. Her expertise has also proven invaluable in coordinating cooperative activities among various educational institutions, fostering an atmosphere of mutual growth and learning. In her pursuit of knowledge, she actively engages in research focused on the contributions of distinguished scientists, aiming to shed light on their invaluable work and its implication for modern science. This commitment to sharing knowledge is exemplified by her participation in academic workshops where she presented an insightful essay on the significance of logarithmic tables at Shivaji University. Moreover, she marked the three-year anniversary of Mendeleev's periodic table by delivering a series of thought-provoking lectures across three schools. These lectures are not only enriched the curriculum in maths and science but also provided both CBSE and state board students with a deeper understanding of fundamental scientific concepts, inspiring a new generation of learners to appreciate the intricacies of the scientific world. She has also elaborated on the commendable initiatives taken under by the RR Academy in relation to coaching for the Indian Institutions of Technology (IIT), emphasizing the impressive affiliated with this esteemed institution. The introduction of our esteemed guest, it is imperative to outline the significance of her presence and contributions in the relevant field. Mrs. Deshpande, a distinguished expert, has garnered considerable recognition for her innovative search and impactful initiatives. Her extensive background with encompasses both academic and practical experiences, provides a wealth of knowledge that we are privileged to be benefit from during this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. It is with immense privilege and honor that I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, as well as our esteemed principal, who presides over this momentous ceremony with great reverence and significance. The act of lighting the lamp, which will occur shortly, transcends mere tradition. It symbolizes the ignition of curiosity that resides within each of us. It signifies the transformative power of education and embodies the ever evolving nature of innovation that fuels our progress as a society. In this illuminated moment, I kindly invite our honorable dignitaries to step forward and partake in the ceremonial act of lighting the lamp. Their participation will not only bless this gathering but also serve as a guiding beacon for all the attendees, reminding us of our collective commitment to fostering a brighter, more enlightened future. Let us embrace this occasion in the spirit of unity and inspiration as we kindle the flame of knowledge and creativity together.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदं शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदं शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परं ब्रह्म
Thank you, sir. It is with great anticipation that I express my desire to engage in the listening of several speeches. This activity not only serves as an opportunity for entertainment but also provides a valuable platform for intellectual enrichment and the exchange of ideas. So now I call upon Master Vachan Patil to deliver a speech.
Good morning everyone. I am Vachan R. Patil from 5th day. Today we are here to celebrate National Science Day, a day dedicated to honoring the remarkable discovery of the Raman effect discovered by Sir C.V. Raman. His groundbreaking work not only earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930 but also showcased the brilliance of Indian scientists on the global stage. The theme for this year's celebration, Empowering Indian Youth for Global Leadership in Science and Innovation for a Vikasit Bharat, highlights the vital role of young minds in driving scientific progress and building a developed India. As students, we hold the potential to transform ideas, innovations, and dreams into realities. Science is more than just a subject, it is a way of thinking. It encourages us to ask questions, seek answers, and solve problems. Whether it's advancements in technology, healthcare, or environmental conservation, science is at the heart of the progress. On this special day, let us take inspiration from the great scientists who came before us. They were once curious learners like us, and through hard work and perseverance, they achieved greatness. Their stories remind us that every small experiment, every question, and every failure is a step towards the success. To participate actively in today's events, whether it's science exhibition, a project presentation, or a simple discussion. Share your ideas, learn from each other, and most importantly, enjoy the process of discovery. Science is not just about answers, it's about exploring the unknown with an open mind. Let us use this day to fuel our curiosity, embrace challenges, and take small steps towards big innovations. The future of science lies in our hands, and together we can lead India to new heights of success and development. Thank you.
Thank you, Vachan. Now I request Mrs. Saraswati Dungi Madam to share her thoughts on this day. morning everyone present over here. First, I wish everyone a happy National Science Day. Science is a tribute to the tireless efforts of scientists, researchers, and innovators who have transformed our world. Science Day is celebrated on 28 February, been to be remember the anniversary of the discovery of the Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman, 28 February 1928. As we celebrate it, let us remember that science is not limited to the laboratories, it is in everything we do. We must nurture a spirit of inquiry, embrace challenges, and use science responsibly for a better future. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Now I request Mrs. Priyanka ma'am to come forward for the pledge.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ 51A ವಿಧಿಯ ಅನ್ವಯ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಮನೋಭಾವನೆ ಮತ್ತು ವೈಚಾರಿಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಮಾಡದೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ್ಕ ಒಪ್ಪುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯದ ಆಶಯದಂತೆ ಮೌಢ್ಯತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅಂಧಕಾರವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮೂಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಜೀವ ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾದ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆಂದು ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ದಿನದಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Brings me immense pleasure to invite our esteemed chief guest, Mrs. Manjari Deshpande Madam, to the podium. It is indeed a great honor to have you with us today. Your presence significantly elevates the importance of this gathering, as your insight and experience are invaluable to all in attendance.
Good morning, everyone. All here, and everyone is looking very smart. And the reason I think it is in your school, very nice school. I liked it. Only just 2 years. Just now, sir was telling me that this is the second year. But still, so much discipline. Everything is there. I appreciate for that. Your principal, sir. And of course all the teaching staff, because without their cooperation nothing is possible. I'm very much honored by just your invitation. You have called me here as the chief guest for the National Science Day. Actually I'm not so great. Our Indian culture is Atithi Devo Bhava, and because of that those who come to us, we give them respect, we honor them. So what was my introduction, that is the part of that hospitality, I can say I'm not so great. I'm just science student like you. So whatever I'm going to tell you in front of you, that is all regarding science, nothing else. Science is my passion, and till my last breath I'm going to work for that. One thing, I felt that when I came to know the age group, I felt what to say in front of the children, whether it is possible for me to convey my message up to them or no. But when I saw here the organization, everything that is done by the students so nicely, and your thoughts also are so mature. I got confidence that whatever I am going to tell, that is going to reach up to you. I can convey the things up to you. So again, that credit goes to your principal and all the teaching staff. I congratulate you all for that. So once again, I say that I am very much grateful to your principal and management organizer of this function for inviting me as the chief guest. My responsibility is so much, because Vandana Suryavamshi actually suggested my name to sir, and if I don't do well, he will blame surely to her. So it is my responsibility to take care of her. She was my colleague once upon a time. Everything about, I was about to tell you something about the Science Day, but you know everything about it, why it is celebrated and all. So I am not going to go in that matter for this, because everyone was, some students have covered that. Only I want to tell who was that scientist who brought this idea. Actually, Dr. Vasant Gowarikar. How many of you know his name? I don't know, but very famous scientist, and he was secretary in the Department of Science and Technology of Indian government. So he felt that something should be done to bring the awareness of science in the society, because we feel that science is related only in the school to the students, but it is not like that. Science actually is there in everyone's life. From as when we take the birth, from that time science starts. When we first take the breath, then we inhale oxygen. Of course, you come to know all these things afterwards. That time when we take the birth and all, we don't know what is oxygen and all. Just we cry. When we cry, the oxygen enters, and that is all nature. But these things you learn afterwards. And for that sake, only very important thing is that you should be always curious to learn the science. That is, if you are curious, then only you can learn. Everyone knows that we cry after our birth. But why then? What is the reason? This question when you get, I am not telling you that moment you will get that question, because you are too small for all those things. But when you grow up, you should get all these questions, and then only you will be able to find out the answers for that. One thing is, all the great scientists, those who have invented or discovered something, that is only because of their curiosity. Very famous example of Newton, everyone knows. Before Newton also, apple was falling down only. Or was it going up? No. Every time it was means before Newton also, apple was falling down. But Newton asked the question why. And then he found out gravitational force. And because of that discovery, so many things are possible. Whatever mobiles are there in your hand and all, that is because of that discovery only. You will say why, how come that is? Then only because of that gravitational force, then launching of the satellites and all whatever on your mobile you get, that is because of satellites only, through the satellites. So one small thing, whatever is there, that made so big revolution in the field of science. Actually, about Newton, it is said that in the science there are only two parts. Science means so many actually branches are there, but science is can be divided into two parts. That science before Newton, science after Newton. That much history he has made in the field of science, and that is only because of the curiosity. Have you read about Newton's biography, anything? Biography? If not, I want to tell one small thing about him, because without Newton, we can't celebrate this day, or without his information, I at least feel. Newton, at very young age, actually, he struggled a lot, because his father expired and then his mother married to the other one. That is not important. But what is that he was ignored all the time. Mother sent him to his grandmother, and there also care was not taken. So he was very much ignored child. He did not get how you people get the love of your parents. He did not get that. But still, he could make the history, and that is because of his curiosity. So only whenever anything, he at least have solved so many problems that to tell that or to understand that one life is not enough. That much he has done the great work. When you now only start reading about him, so that I think you will come to know little about him after some 5-10 years. How much you people read, I don't know, but I request on this day to read every day. Without reading, you should not sleep. This is my request to everyone. One more thing that, as I think I have just diverted from my topic, I was telling about Dr. Vasant Gowarikar, and he felt that to create the awareness in the society, we should celebrate one day as National Science Day. Then he was thinking about that which day we should celebrate. First, he felt that birth anniversary of Nehru or birth anniversary of Gandhi. Then he felt that no, it is what will happen. Though that those days, so many programs are conducted, and then this day will be overshadowed. And therefore, then he remembered C.V. Raman's the Raman effect and all. So he felt that 28th of February. Then why 28th of February? Because that day, actually C.V. Raman published his paper in the very famous magazine called Nature. So, what is Raman effect? You will not understand what is Raman effect right now if I tell you anything. Only just I will tell you one thing, that when you look at the sky, it looks which color? The sky has blue color. Very good. So why the sky looks blue? Why not green? Why not yellow? So unless I'm telling you the importance of asking the question why. So he felt, and then he started working on that, and then very famous effect called Raman effect, what is known as scattering of light. So this publication of the paper that actually made him to get the Nobel Prize in 1930. So very special day for Indians, because the great scientist who got Nobel Prize for physics is the historical moment for India. And then he decided 28th of February will be celebrated as National Science Day. So right now, because I'm seeing all the age group students here, for them I want to ask you one very simple question, that why are the plants green? You may be knowing because you all are very smart. Yes. Why are the plants or leaves of the plants are green in color?
Because they contain chlorine.
Very good, nice. Clap for this answer. So, chlorophyll, and after that discovery that what is photosynthesis and how we get the food, that everything was discovered. So like this one discovery, one invention was actually based on only one and one question, that is why. So all the time, remember that whenever you see something, then just don't leave the things like that. You ask the question, why does this happen? So like this, when you ask you also in the future, I am very sure that some of you are going to become scientists and going to create the history. Now the scientist photos are in your textbook, but after some 50 years, your photos will be there in the textbook as the renowned scientists. Yes? Then clap for that if it is yes, if the answer is yes. So create the history. You have to become creative. You have now also I came to know that model exhibition is there, and that is the great thing about today's more than our speech and celebration. That your presentation of these models is the real celebration of the science day. I feel because only talking science cannot be learned in the four walls. You have to be very much actively doing something by understanding the concepts. And I hope that now whenever I go, I see that some things are taken from the Google and done that. You people have not done like that. Really, you have understood the principle of that, and then you have done that model. This is my expectation. The next very important thing what I want to tell you that experiments, do the experiments, and without experiments you can't learn science. You may ask me that to do the experiments I have to go to the lab, but no, I will tell you today one lab which is there in everyone's house. Everyone's house that lab is there, and go in that lab and just see your mother what she is doing, and you will learn the science there. I will tell you a very simple thing that how many of you have seen your mother preparing lady's finger vegetable? Do you like or no? Lady's finger vegetable? Yes, yes, all hands are up. I also like. So, how that vegetable is prepared? Can anyone tell me? Yes, yes. Tell. How is it prepared? Only we like, but how it is prepared? Yes, anyone? Those who have raised still. Now all the hands are going down. Why? I don't know. Okay, okay. Yes, Anand, this side. Yes. How is it prepared? Actually, I will tell you. Mother cuts the lady's finger first, right? Then what is done? Frying pan. Okay. Then sauteed. You know that, have you touched any time lady's finger vegetable? How is it? Before cutting, I am asking you, before preparing the vegetable, how is it? Soft. Again some answers. It is soft, but apart from that, how it is to the touch, I want to ask you. It is soapy to touch, very nice. So it is soapy to touch, but when your mother prepares, that soapiness doesn't remain, right? What she does for that? Right. Something is done for that special. Lemon is added to that. Lemon, okay? Lemon or any sour thing is added to that, and reason is that lady's finger is alkaline in nature. Now you will not understand what is alkaline. Some of you may understand. But I will tell you a very simple thing, how soap is there. That nature is called alkaline nature, and when you add acid to that, it becomes neutral. And therefore, that lady's finger vegetable becomes so tasty, so nice. And many people, they don't like lady's finger vegetable because it becomes very much soapy to touch. And because of that, so that fault is not lady's finger, that fault is mother's, because she doesn't add lemon there. So those who don't like, you tell them that add little lemon and see you will like that. Okay, this is kitchen, and which makes you to understand what is science. One more small thing again I will ask you, while eating and all, sometimes some stains are there on your clothes. Okay, yellow colored stains. Why yellow colored stains? Because of the turmeric which is added to that. Added to our food, so because of that. Have you observed any time when we wash these clothes and apply the soap, then that stain becomes red in color? Have you observed? If not, you do one, because no one washes the clothes now. I know that either mother or maid servant in the house does that work. So to understand this, after going home, you can do one very simple experiment. Apply little turmeric, otherwise complaints will come to sir whom you called and spoiled everything, our turmeric. It should not happen. So take some small turmeric to your hands, apply it and wash it with soap. Your hands wash with soap and you will find that the hand becomes red in color. Do this experiment. For this, is it necessary to go to lab? Not at all. Why does this happen? When you ask the question, again you understand that turmeric turns red in the alkaline solution. So soap, just now as I said, it is alkaline and therefore the hands they become red. So these are very simple experiments which you can do in the house. Now again, every year I observe go to some exhibitions and observe one thing, that this today it is there or no, I don't know, but one small experiment is kept, that egg actually floats in the water. It kept today here by anyone? No, good that is. Because seeing that all the time, examiners and those who go to the see this one exhibition, they also get tired. It is very good actually, good concept for you. But what is the reason behind that? For this experiment also, not necessary to go to the lab, but when you take water, you will find that egg first sinks there. But after you go on adding salt to that, slowly it comes up. And what is this concept in physics? That is density. So all such small concepts which are there, those concepts you can understand by doing the experiments in the house. So for that sake, not necessary to go always to the school laboratory or anywhere. You can just do such small experiments in the house and come and tell your teacher the results, and you can ask them what is the reason for that if you don't understand. So in physics at least, so many concepts are such that where abstract thinking is necessary. For each and everything may not be possible to do the experiments. So for example, escape velocity and all, which you are going to learn in the higher classes. So but that time you will get the capacity to understand those concepts when you do such small experiments first in your childhood. So go for that. So many other experiments are there. I have told you just 3 examples of that. And one most important thing to learn the science is observation. And for that sake, I want to tell you one small story that how observation is important, because you are so small that you may get bored, and for that sake if I tell one story, again your mindset will change to listen to me further some small things which I am going to tell you. So it was the first day of the college of the graduate students. Means after 12th, some students they go for BSc and all. So that was the first day of these students, those who were going to learn science. That is after 12th, different branches are there. So those students were there. 100 students were there in the class. How many? 100. Okay. And first lecture of that day, and very enthusiastic one professor entered the class, and then he said, today we are not going to learn anything. So nice. You also feel nice, sometimes when teacher comes and tells, today no learning, something different, different activity. So teacher, after all all the students, they are very happy when we say that today no class. But he said, I want to do one very small activity, and with that only today's class will end. And I will tell you how many of you really are science students after this activity. So he had brought 2 glasses with him. One glass was there filled with very clean water, distilled water you can say, and the other glass was filled with dirty water. That muddy water, dirty water was there. Then he kept both the glasses in front of him and said, what I am doing, you are going to do the same. So everyone will repeat after me. First I will do that activity and everyone one by one will come over here and then do the same thing what I have done. What he did then, he dipped his finger there in one glass in dirty water. That water was very much dirty. He dipped his finger in that water and then he did like this. Okay? You all are very clever, you understood what happened. And then no one has observed carefully. No one had observed carefully. And students they came. Professor had tested that water and how come we deny? And therefore everyone dipped that finger in the dirty water and tested. With very bad face everyone did that work. And when that activity of 100 students was over, then sir said, no one has passed in this and you can't learn science because you are not good observer. What I did, no one observed. I dipped this finger and tested with this. Understood? Areva, so nice. So, what I want to convey, I hope you understood everyone. So, we should be very good observer, then only we can become the science students. This is one message today I wanted to give you, and I think successfully it will reach to everyone. Yes? So, what you should do to learn the science? You should observe very well. And that observation is also not enough after that. But first, very important thing that is, the observation is very important. And the next thing is analysis of that thing. So you have to come to some conclusion and that capacity you have to develop. Then only you can do some things. Second thing, you should be very much creative. You should have creative thinking, some innovative ideas. And those come mostly because when we start thinking about solution of something, then only they come. For that sake, I want to tell you one very interesting example of one 10th standard girl. You know that schools miss nowadays activities, projects and all, many are given. So one day that girl had completed 10th standard girl. She had completed her project work and she was stapling the papers. Very simple thing, huh? See how it is, how you also can do the things and can give birth to some new ideas. So she was stapling the papers and you know that what happens, limited pins are there in the stapler. So after some time they get finished and what happens then, we get very much irritated. Peak time when that gets over and immediately when we come to know, we get very much irritated. Same thing happened with that girl. And then what happened? What to do to find some solution that it should not happen immediately. We should understand that it is over and on. She just gave one thought, and what she did, she again added that bunch of pins to that one, and last pins. See, so nice. What she thought that till today we also never thought about this. But what she did, she just colored the last some 4 to 5 pins with nail paint. So what happened when the red pin came out? She understood. Now we can understand that the pins are going to get over, and we remain. Then we can just prepare for. Yes, we have to keep. So we don't get that frustration as soon as when we come to know that the pins are over. And this was understood by the president that time, and that president appreciated her. Very simple thing. What is there in this? But no one till today got the idea to just color those pins. One more very interesting example. Are you bored? I want to take you some 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, na? Not bored? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. What question I asked, I don't know whether you understood or no. Are you tired of listening to me? No, that one. So, this is the actually what I'm going to tell you, that is, it is not story or anything. What it happened, that I'm going to tell you. I don't know how many of you have heard about Padma Shri Dr. Sharad Kale. He was working in BARC, now he is retired, and we are very much lucky to just get his this one guidance many times. So that time, when he was working very young, that time he had come to Gadinglas. Many actually activities are conducted by Gadinglas Vinyan Parishad, and through that one activity he had come to Gadinglas, because that time the president of BRC had told all the scientists to go to the society and tell these people what is going on. And in that one activity or there was that was शास्त्रज्ञ आपल्या भेटीला, that is scientists to visit you people, like that. So in that through that activity he had come over there, and he told one that example till today I remember, because he had told that nearly about 20-25 years back, but it is the inspiration to you all, and so I am going to tell you. So like this one, he had gone to one school and he was giving the lecture. So whenever we give the lecture, we feel that all should be attentive and they should listen to us. Same thing. How I am feeling now, that everyone should pay attention to me what I am telling. And with that he was telling with so many things about science. But one girl was not attentive at all. Her attention was not towards his speech. Then he got very much angry. He was very much young that time, and young people are always with that boiling blood and all. So he got very much angry, and he told her to just stand up. Then he asked her, "Why are you not paying attention to me? What is going on?" She was afraid. She was not ready to tell anything. Then afterwards he understood that I should just, in low volume, I should ask her. And then he asked, "Beta, what happened? You are not paying attention to me. Tell whatever it is there. I will not say you anything." And then that girl told, "Sir, I am observing those skins of the custard apple. You know, on custard apple. So some skins of the custard apples were thrown on the ground, and she was observing them. I am observing them. So what is there then?" He said. Then she said, "Sir, there are no insect towards those skins. Why? That I am thinking." And then he felt really it is the thing to be thought over. And then he said, "Yes, you are right." Then they just that powder of those custard apples, that is after drying, that was done, and it was found that it has the capacity to repel the insects, and she got the patent for that. Do you know what is getting patent? You will understand afterwards, but it is very great thing to get the patent for that. So she got. So this is what I said. I think you have understood now the importance of observing. So because of observation only, so many great scientists have done these things, no doubt. You may be knowing the example of even steam engine, James Watt preparing tea once time, and the water was boiling, something he was preparing. That is not important. Don't argue me otherwise. On YouTube you will get so many things that he was not preparing tea, doing something. That is not important. Something he was doing, he had kept the plate on that vessel, and he found that the plate is dancing. What happened then? What is this? He understood what tremendous energy is there with the steam, and with that the steam engine was invented, which brought afterwards great revolution in the field of industry. So, as even though after that girl I'm telling you the example of this scientist, so you should not think that the scientists only, that is these great people, why they have become great, because of the asking question why did that, and observation and understanding. So this you have to. So how these great scientists are doing, if you also follow that, you can ask the question why to each and everything, and then you will get the knowledge. So go behind the knowledge, not for the marks. This is also one my advice, you can say. No one likes, but I want, because of my age, I have taken that right, and I'm telling you, go behind the knowledge, not for the marks. Then one more example also, one very simple example, that is of X-ray. You know, many times some of you must have broken your hands and all, plastering everything, X-ray. And if you have not gone through this, at least you must have seen the X-rays. So, what is that X-ray? You know that some rays are there which can penetrate through our body and get the idea of that. And this invention was also accidental one. Actually, there was big fight between who invented X-ray, William Röntgen, and his wife and he. Actually, that they fought very much because simple thing. What is the fight of husband and wife? Very silly things are there. And you also must have experienced in the house with your mother and father. But this fight gave the birth to this invention, that is X-ray. So he had kept one plate, and his wife, kept the hand on that. And next day when he saw that everything was seen of her hands, bones and all. And with this, the X-ray was actually invented. And last, because I won't just examine your patience, you are very small. So, about George Carver. George Carver, there was actually in Marathi one book is there, but it's English English only it is there. It is translated afterwards in Marathi. Ek hota Carver. And as a teacher, I had done this activity. I used to read every day some 2 pages of this book in the prayer assembly. So, who was this George Carver? George Carver, he actually was. Anyone knows? Have heard about him? May not be. But if not, now at least you have got the idea about him, and you can read that book. It is available in English. So, who was Carver? If you read his story, you will cry like anything. Actually, the first part of this book, when you will read it, you will cry. How much he struggled to survive. I'm not telling about education and all. For survival, he struggled like anything. He was very thin. How he survived, that is also miracle, because this great thing was about to happen from his hand, and therefore I think he survived. And then what he did, he went on working on groundnut. Groundnut, do you know groundnut? Everyone likes, I think. Okay. So he worked on groundnuts, and from the groundnuts he prepared, you will wonder, but 300 products from groundnut. That is milk, everything that is groundnut milk, then peanut butter, what you said and what you said. So all those he actually prepared through so much that adversities. Actually, he discovered everything, and so great he was. Once actually he had been to one college. He was invited as the guest, and when he went there, all the children, they started laughing at him because he had worn the coat which was torn everywhere and all. So they felt, what this guy is going to tell us. And when he started talking, just there was pin drop silence. So that much what. So you should go through such books, read it. Now today, what science day is there? Today you have taken one oath. As it was in Kannada, I did not understand much about it. But today I want one oath, one pledge from you, that every day you will try to understand or know about one scientist and his invention or discovery, whatever it is. So then only this science day, what we are, every day should be science day. every day, 365 days which are there in the year, all should be science days. But this one day regarding, because that day we have to uh, salute all these scientists, those who are working for this sake. This day we celebrate, but in your life, every day should be Science Day because ISRO scientists have done the miracle of launching 104 satellites at a time. So our all these scientists, they are working day and night, and this is actually this day to just salute them. I feel I remember all the scientists with C.V. Raman and all. So many Indian scientists also have contributed to the field of science. That great work to remember and all. This day is celebrated, and it will be fruitful only when if you will develop the scientific attitude and will ask the question why to the things which are happening around you. So this oath, will you give me? Will you do this? Yes. So only this day is going to become fruitful. Once again, I am very much thankful to the principal sir and organizer of this function for inviting me here as the chief guest. Thank you.
We are optimistic that your address today had provided us with profound insights that not only enlightened our minds but also motivated our collective endeavors. Thank you, ma'am. It is with great enthusiasm and profound respect that I invite everyone to gather for a truly inspiring moment as we take a brief respite from our daily routines. We have the unique opportunity to listen to motivational words from an individual who consistently serves as a beacon of inspiration through both thoughtful actions and uplifting dialogue. It is therefore my distinct pleasure to present our esteemed principal, Dr. C.B. Patil sir, who has continually exemplified the virtues of dedication, kindness, and wisdom. His commitment to nurturing the aspirations of students and faculty alike has created an atmosphere where creativity and academic excellence thrive. His insightful perspectives and encouraging demeanor serves as a guiding light, empowering all of us to pursue our goals with renewed vigor. Let us take a moment to embrace this opportunity as I welcome Dr. C.P. Patil sir to address us all.
Honorable Chief Guest of the occasion, members of the staff, and young minds of the institution. I have two areas to bring it to your notice and two questions to ask. The first one is, Newton has discovered the gravitation when he has noticed an apple falling down to the ground. Relevant to this, you all are well aware of the solar system. Some of you might have already prepared it also to exhibit it today in the exhibition. So my question relevant to solar system is, Earth has gravitational force, we are accepting and accepted. When Earth itself has the gravitational force, why does all the planets revolve around their own axis and rotate around the sun? First question. If you have any answer, let us think about it. Acharya Charak says, Vidya Vitarko, Vijnanam Smriti, Tatparata Kriye, Tasyeya, Shadgunastaya, Nasadya Matarvate, means the one who has or one who bears the virtues of knowledge, logic, science, memory, readiness to do some acts, and action can or will respected everywhere. We all are here to give you certain concepts of education, but ultimately it is the interest of the learner, one who receives it, imbibes it, inculcates it, and bring it in action. Vittam sukrata bijam hi sukshetreshu mahaphalam, which means when a good seed is sown in a good place, results into great fruit. We the teachers are nurturing you all with those kind of seeds, expecting you to result into a good fruit. First question I have asked, these two things I have conveyed. The second question to you now is, there was a discussion, there were two classes of philosophies about the question whether it was the chicken first on the earth or the egg first on the earth. Do you have any answer to this? Whether it was chicken or the egg first on the earth? Now, see, I do not want just conveying it to me as chicken, an egg, whatsoever it is. I need a justification. If it is an egg, give me the justification. If it is a chicken, give me a justification. How many of you say and raise your hand if I say it is chicken that was first on the earth? So what is the justification of those who have raised the hands? I am asking the reason for your answer. Okay, those who said the egg was first and the later was chicken, give me the reason.
Because of these two habitats due to the new
Others keep quiet, he is answering something.
Habitats of the other due to the new birth of the chicken. Habitats of other birds.
I'll simplify it. See, the answer to the second question asked to you is chicken was the first, not the egg. Because it has been scientifically proved that to have, or the shell of the egg contains certain nutrients in it which will be prepared by only chicken, not by anything else. So chicken is first on the earth and then the egg. And what is the answer of the first question? The planets to revolve around their own axis and rotate around the sun in the system. So this is my question to you all as a homework, and I wish each one of you a very happy, joyous. I think you all have achieved a lot of knowledge by hearing to the words of the invited guest. And the theme of this year's celebration is empowering the Indian youths for global leaders in science and innovation, or Viksit Bharat, is the theme of the National Science Day of this year 2025, and hope we would like to see you so as the theme says. Happy National Science Day to you all on behalf of all the members of the staff, management and the parents, as well as on behalf of the chief guest of the occasion. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for those words. Your insightful and encouraging remarks have resonated deeply. Now we stand to felicitate our today's chief guest, Mrs. Manjiri Deshpande ma'am. So I request all the science and EVS teachers to come forward for felicitation. Thank you. As the sun rises majestically in the morning, illuminating our world with its warm and radiant glow, it must inevitably set in the unique. Marking the conclusion of another day, this natural cycle serves as a profound reminder that every beginning carries with it an eventual end. In a similar way, we have now arrived at the conclusion of our program, a moment that signifies the culmination of much effort, collaboration and engagement. As we gather to reflect on the fruitful discussions and insights shared, it is time to extend our vote of thanks. Therefore, I would like to invite Ms. Srishti Mishra Koti to the stage, who will eloquently convey our collective appreciation for everyone's hard work and contribution that made this program a significant one.
Good morning to one and all. I'm Srishti Mishra Koti, genuinely and profoundly pleased to be standing before you today to convey my heartfelt gratitude. It is with a deep sense of appreciation that I take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to all those who have supported me throughout this journey. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincerest gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Mrs. Manjiri Deshpande Madam, who has graciously honored us with their presence today. It is truly a privilege to have someone of your caliber and expertise join us for this scientific occasion. Your dedication and excellence and your numerous contribution in our field inspire not only those present here but also countless individuals beyond our intimate gathering. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed principal, Dr. C.B. Patil. His unwavering dedication and fostering a nurturing and intellectually stimulating environment has profoundly impacted the academic and personal growth of both students and faculty alike. Dr. Patil's visionary leadership and commitment excellence have been instrumental in driving our institution towards new heights of achievement. His open door policy and approachability have cultivated a culture of trust and collaboration within our school community, ensuring that every voice is heard and valued. Thank you, sir. Lastly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my esteemed teaching staff, dedicated non-teaching personnel, and my fellow mates. The unwavering support and commitment that teaching staff has demonstrated throughout our academic journey have been instrumental in shaping our educational experience. Their passion and imparting knowledge and fostering and stimulating learning environment has significantly contributed to our personal and intellectual growth. Moreover, I am deeply appreciative that of camaraderie shared with my fellow classmates. The collaborative spirit and mutual encouragement we extend for one another have been pivotal in overcoming challenges and celebrating success together. It this collective effort that has enriched our time together for gaining friendship and creating lasting memories. Thank you for all being an integral part of this remarkable journey. Thank you.
As we celebrate the wonders of science, let us remember the power of curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking. May today's experiences inspire you to become the next generation of scientists, innovators, and leaders. Science has the ability to transform our world and into our lives. As we conclude this celebration, let us carry the spirit of scientific inquiry and discovery with us and strive to make a positive impact on our world. Thank you.